all on my lane, you all on my lane. You ain't overlooked, so get out the way. I gave you the book, I gave you the game. The boy gotta cook, the boy got a flame, Serving in the kitchen like you Nino. Plenty bitchin', whipping different flavors like a bistro. Kick it, dip it, flip it, keep it hunting like a C-note. Switching, keep it pimping every single place that he go. I got it. Lathan got the flame, Lathan got the flame. Boy, you know the name, get up out the way. Lathan got the flame, Lathan got the flame. Stay up out the kitchen if you ain't the one that's whipping, huh? Hey, yo, Lathan, man, cook them boys up something real quick, man.
What's going on, Bistro family? Welcome back to my channel. Now today we got the most amazing steak, egg, and cheese inspired bagel from McDonald's. So the first thing you do is get your aromatics together for your steak. We got some thyme, rosemary, sweet cream, unsalted butter, and garlic. And then I got some New York strips here, and these are prime New York strips. They're very thin, but they're prime. So it's going to be some good steaks for these bagels. So first thing I'm doing is go ahead and trimming off all the fat off of these New York strips, because we want to kind of make these a little lean. Even though they're prime, we're going to have plenty of fat throughout the steak to keep it juicy, but we don't need the excess fat on the outside. So go ahead and get rid of that. And then we're going to go ahead and salt these guys down with salt, kosher salt, and black pepper, and let them sit on our cutting board and bring them up to room temperature for about 30 minutes or so. And you're going to see the excess moisture come out. And this here step is going to give you a good crust on these steaks. You can use any steak you want to use. I even think McDonald's use the steak-um products. I could be wrong though, but using a good quality steak will turn these bagels up to the next level. All right, here we got some local eggs. You know anything about local eggs, they are amazing. We want to wash them off first, and then once we get them washed off, go ahead and crack them and put them in a bowl. We're going to pop the yolk, and we're going to scramble these eggs. Now, I know McDonald's do their eggs a little bit different, but I kind of like soft scrambled eggs, and you'll see how we do them in a second. But I'm just soft scrambling. I'm just mixing them up. Don't season them until you get ready to put them in the pan, but we'll get back to that step. All right, then for the onion, I just got 2 slices of a yellow onion, and I'm gonna get that together. All right, now you see my new pan here, the Viking pan. Now this is not a paid video or whatever, but this is a great pan. Shout out to Viking. Now if you want to endorse the kid, go ahead and do that, but if not, I understand. But yeah, it's a good Viking pan here. And I just put down some smoked turkey fat, and that's some fat that I got from when I previously did some turkey legs. I just held the fat back, and I'm actually gonna sear these ribeyes in there and make these a little bit smoky. So through osmosis, I was gonna make these New York strips smoky. I said ribeye. But go ahead and get them, get a good crust on each side, and then go ahead and flip it. And then as soon as you flip it from this side, because you want to kind of cook these medium rare to medium since they're so thin. As soon as you flip it, go ahead and throw your butter and your aromatics in there. And then we're going to begin to baste. And we're going to baste for maybe like a minute. And then we're going to take it off of the heat. And then pop it over a wire rack. And we're going to actually put the aromatics and garlic and a little bit of that butter on top of the steak as it's set and rest, and the excess turkey fat and butter and the oils that these aromatics left, we're going to actually cook our onions in that. So make sure you keep a good amount in that pan to saute your onions in there, and it's just going to infuse some extra flavor into them onions. And don't even season the onions, because this here mixture should be seasoned perfectly, so it just flavor those onions. So you don't actually need salt in this step here. So just throw your onions in there, get them sauteed down a little bit, and then once they get to the perfect consistency, go ahead and pop them out, and then drain all of the liquid out of the pan. And over no heat, just toast your bagel off. You don't really have to add any fat to that bagel, because everything else is going to be so fat and greasy, so you don't need to add anything to there. All right, and for our eggs, we put a knob of butter in there. We start with a cold pan, and then we put our eggs in there. We're going to season with some salt, freshly cracked black pepper, and then from there we're going to go ahead and with a wooden spoon, we're going to continue to move these eggs until they're a soft scramble. And then when we get to about this part here, we're going to go ahead and pop it off of the heat and let the residual heat finish these eggs off. And then I'm actually take a rubber spatula and kind of form these into the sizes I want, like you got here, kind of like the McDonald's egg puck. But like I said, I wanted scrambled eggs instead of like a fried egg, so that's why I did it that way. Then we're going to go ahead and slice our steak against the grain after it rested, so you see no juice on the cutting board because all the juice to distribute back through that steak. Then I put a little mayo on the bread because I remember when I used to get this, it had a little mayo on there, I believe. So I just put a little mayo on there just to keep it a little bit moist. All right, then we're going to pop our eggs on there. And from the eggs, we're going to go on top with those onions. And you can add some jelly to this or whatever you like, but make this thing up how you like it. And there you have it, the most amazing steak, egg, cheese biscuit from the Bistro. Thank you guys for checking this video out. This McDonald's inspired video. Hope you guys like it. Catch you guys next week on the flip side. I'm out.